So Pergear recently got in contact with me and asked me if I wanted to try out their new 7.5mm f2.8 fisheye lens, to which I replied, okay.
It's like you almost know what I am thinking. 'Cause I believe in us. I won't give up on you. I will be holding on for life. 'Cause you're the best thing, best thing. You're the best thing that I've ever had. You're the best thing, the best thing. You're the best thing. 'Cause you're the best thing that I've ever had. Best thing, best thing. Best thing that I've ever had. Best thing, best thing.
So they sent me their M mount version that I attached to the Canon M50 and took out for a day of video and photos. And this lens is fully manual, where you have a ring that controls the aperture and another ring that controls the focus. And straight off the bat, because it's a manual lens, you need to release the shutter on your M50 in order to actually use it. And it's quite simple to do this. You just have to go to Menu, Settings, Custom Functions, and enable the release shutter without lens option. And now you can actually take photos and videos with it. 7.5mm is such an interesting focal length, where it often warps straight lines and exaggerates facial features, very similar to the effect that you get when using a GoPro. So you can definitely get some unique pictures and perspectives. Focusing from infinity to 1 meter down to 12 centimeters means that you can get very close to your subject of interest. And with a 180-degree field of view on your M50, you can definitely fit a lot into your picture. When it comes to video, you can use it for some behind-the-scenes camera work, where maybe you're in a small room and you want to do a time-lapse of work and see all that's going on. Or it can give you a unique look for your vlogs or travel videos, or unique shots for your short films, such as when someone's looking through a peephole in a door. Or is it a peek hole? f2.8 is great for working in low light conditions, especially with a crop frame camera like the M50 here, where you want as much light as possible hitting that sensor so that you don't have to increase your ISO too much. I've also found this lens quite useful for my Skype and work Zoom calls, since the M50 can be used with the Canon Beta web app as a webcam, and I will be doing a review of that later on, so watch out for that one. When it comes to build quality, you get a full metal body, which is compact and lightweight, weighing in at a mere 300 grams, perfect for complementing the small size of the Canon M50, which makes it ideal for mounting on a gimbal and getting some sweet B-roll shots. And just having this lens in your hands, you can tell that Pergear have spent time crafting this excellent little lens. But what I don't get is this. The full metal lens cap literally just falls off like all the time. There's nothing connecting it, you know, maybe a screw or something, or probably a redesign of the whole cap system would be a good idea. One of the drawbacks about having a manual lens like this is that you don't have an autofocus option. So if you were considering using the dual pixel autofocus on your M50, think again. This makes things slightly tricky for the lazy Canon users among us, like me, who have become accustomed to tapping the screen and getting immediate focus. No, instead you actually have to go old school. You actually have to do some real work. But thankfully, the M50 gives you focus peaking lines as an option so that you can nail that focus on the head. This lens certainly does give you an interesting perspective for your vlog and travel videos, and I imagine a lot of people will be interested in using this 2.8 lens for that particular reason. So we're actually in this park where some vandals have set the bushes alight, and you've just got black burnt bushes. But it actually makes for a really interesting, backdrop. Oh no, look at what you got on your face, look at your hands! Your hands are black! Don't touch your face. Okay. Your mum is not going to be happy with me. Just black hands. Using a manual lens like this for your videos may mean that you miss focus on your face, particularly around your eyes. So just bear in mind that if you are looking to use this for vlogs and speaking type videos, that could be a bit of an issue. It's certainly not an impossible scenario. Just make sure that you don't move your hand around too much and keep those focus peaking lines on, and you'll be good to go. So how much will this little lens set you back? Well, they're currently selling for £119 or $120 on Amazon. And that's not bad at all for a lens of this build quality. And if you're interested, I've actually left some links for this lens down in the description box below. Thanks again to Pergear for sending me this cool, creative, trendy little lens. It's definitely targeted at budget shooters, but to be honest, for the price, the build quality, and that f-stop 2.8, you're going to be hard pressed to find something cheaper out there that does the same job. So what do you guys think? Are you in the market for a lens similar to the Pergear 7.5mm f-stop 2.8 fisheye lens? If so, what are you looking to use it for? Let me know down in the comment section below. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, guys, do consider tapping that subscribe button and hitting that notification bell too. So that's it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. All that's left to say is stay creative, imagine, implement, and inspire. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time on KaiCreative.